Hello, hello, it's Sakura once again playing your guys' favorite visual novel, Katawa Shoujo. Last time we helped Rin with the mural outside, and this time we're gonna be doing Emmy stuff. So let us just load our save and get right into it, why don't we? Alright, the sound of the alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the pleasant state of awakeness. I linger under the blankets for a few more minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. Give me a second. School is surprisingly exhausting, and after a long pause, and the cultural shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away with it that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually, I do rise up, swallowing the morning medication and putting on my old soccer clothes. Thanks to my condition, I was exempt from taking part in gym classes at Yomoko, so I didn't get issued with a gym uniform. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'd order something to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic leg girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track, lithely, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. She seems to be running a lap at somewhat easy loop. Her prosthetic legs crackle rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog, just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and the prompting me to do so. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way this early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape were merely a happy accident. I'll leave, but it seems like the former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning. I forget what voice I gave her. Ah! Oh! Yeah, that's an energetic one. Good morning. Your name's Sasao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hallway yesterday. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has a decent to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Well, so long as you don't make it a habit, I suppose it'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So, the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that you? That's right. Oh, I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have had someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. Nope, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looked kind of lost around the track. So what are you doing down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? For track? Ah, I see. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. No, I'm not even sure that I'd really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true, I've never really gotten that much into soccer. I mean, I've run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I'd ever play. It was for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organized thing. But now you're here, I guess we're gonna go run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Every man warms up. Oh no, you always should warm up. Bad Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She suddenly laughs. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. As to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go! So we both take off the ground, oh my god, so we both take off around the track, and I can only immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandonment. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting on the balls of my feet rather than my heels. I try to match my strides to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently, I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me out with that sometime. I'm not really feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to walk pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly slides to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm really not in good shape right now. Emmy nods and grins at me. She seems to do that a lot of smiling. Well, that's important thing is you started, right? Next time, you just have to hold out longer and longer and longer, and eventually you'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. But I think right now I'm going to get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Oh gosh, I have hiccups. Emmy shrugs unconcerningly. No, I got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see ya. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And it seems like Emmy said, I just needed to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice to at least to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my health. I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I I'm tired from all the running, so I want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building a routine of getting to the school before the morning rush. I hope it's the shower scene. After taking a long shower, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears, with mist looming and radiating malice intent. It bursts through the fog. Um, should I? I'm just gonna. Oh, eh, oh wait, I have to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized. He's covered, so I guess it's fine. Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to take it as if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked but holding my tongue back. I finally realize I'm still naked too and holding up my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? His vision's so bad if he likes perpetually seeing through fog. You know what? You know, your room. And yeah, that's it. Hey, I had to get up, so whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casually. It doesn't work. He is as transparent as his window-paned sized glasses. Talking neutral like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow I feel even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't even see me being naked, to say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush off the feeling with little success. Money, sure. Awesome. Wait, what do you need it for? Can't you just give it to me because I had something good not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't that the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should have withheld payment, since his thoughts were so clearly impure and his intentions were probably even more sinister than he can tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man. If that's your game, fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I just need your help for the rest. Get some pizza too, right? No. Are you sure? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class, and you have time to eat pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy and then eat it, and it's not easy. You have to obtain pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you, and the pizza, they will ask for a slice. It's hard work out there. Everyone wants a piece, and then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It happened before. That's how I know. Every day, I plan my vengeance, so that when people who wrong me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, completely without irony. Yeah, but I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza, it's too far. I try not to go unless it's absolutely necessary. Tell me, you want what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning in advance. I went outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something, standing, maybe, wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of light splitting the sky, how you split a sandwich into equal pieces to make sure it's manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. It was the second most shock moment of my life. What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I grab him to shake him, and he's trying to keep the momentum. I go with that, even if it's more like he just didn't hear me. It was like the opening to some kind of anime show, you know, where there's always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly at each other and clash with swords, and there's like a big dramatic, colorful aura and zoom. I need to breathe. It was that, but with poo. Okay. Yeah, so I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging. I only need like 1,000 yen. I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know what I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Ah! Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow. A particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is completely free. What does that mean? You're not supposed to be so tight-assed about money between brothers in arm, man. Man, heaven's bad enough as it is. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half of what female porn stars make? Is that true? I don't know that, actually. That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star on the side, struggling to make ends meet. I fight the feminist agenda. You can even spot me your crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody. Wouldn't the feminists be against porn in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff's important. I can see you don't give a shit, but it's probably serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake, you take them lightly, and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. Bam! Out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I thought you just said don't take them lightly. Well, I mean, do take them lightly for big things. Like, individually, they're not a threat, but if there was some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. How long is this scene? I forget. And the day will come when the feminists come out of their central top secret worldwide feminist quarters and say, it's on now. You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarter building where they even hide. And where would they even hide it? It would be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it was on Earth? I turned away from Kenji and started practicing frowning faces in the mirror so I could figure out what kind of frown would best express my emotions. He can't see me in front of this distance anyway, which unfortunately means that he kind of keeps on ranting without any regards to my senses or sensibilities. Yeah, there's a war going on. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we will be able to pick a side. We will be able to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it. A bloody battle, a victorious conflict without end. I almost gave up. I thought the cause was silly. I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight. I mistook the time. The power went out for a feminist raid and thought the end was near. But then I realized if I gave up, it would be over. And like that, whoa. And I knew I had to get serious because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's all about duty. Oh my god, how long is this conversation? It must be a pretty crappy moment if all hinged on one naked man ranting in the bathroom at another naked guy. So, can I have the money? He's blocking my way. It's getting cold because I'm still naked and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money. Awesome, thanks dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling. Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women boulders, either, making it almost the manliest sport. Where should I pick my... Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with my matching shoes or my pastel green flower accents? There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have time to elaborate with what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class, and you're kinda in the way. Oh, sorry, you don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. The time for what? I just like to say that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out. I was just going to, and what does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure! Okay, what if someone else comes in? ... I'll think of something. I give him a practical frown and look kind of silly reflecting in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see. Anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an entirety has passed since I woke up. Okay, I know this one's... I don't want to end it because it's so short, but like Kenji's bit took up longer than I thought. So, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, and remember, stay stinky, bakas!